What's going on, guys? It's your brother Ziad back with some even more value for those who are new. Welcome, bro. I help Muslim men level up physically and mentally. Today is going to be an interesting video because it's mostly going to be about productivity. In fact, I'll be going through 5 valuable tips on how to boost it, so make sure you take notes and apply. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Number 1, you need to have urgency. Brothers, I'm not gonna lie, one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people don't get things done is that they don't have a specific timeline on when to get the thing done in the first place. For example, I would highly encourage you to have a list of non-negotiable tasks for the following day, following week, or perhaps even following month. I'm not gonna lie, even this video that I'm recording at this very moment is part of my non-negotiable for today. If I did not have a specific timeline for this video, then I would be kind of drifting all over the place without having any sense of urgency. Therefore, have some clarity on what exactly needs to get done and when is it supposed to be done. That's number 1. And for number 2, we have, it's going to be eat the frog. This one, I'm not gonna lie, is actually very beneficial because I've used this multiple times in my own life. In essence, what this basically means, from what I understand, is that you want to take the task that is the most difficult, the most big, you can say, the one that you procrastinate the most, and just put it first thing in the morning. For example, if you struggle with, I don't know, working out, let's say that's a task that you procrastinate a lot, then get it over with the moment you wake up. Get up in the morning, do your routine, and get straight into it ASAP. Once again, I repeat, for every single person, it is different. So what you have to do is look at your own tasks and see which one you procrastinate the most and just get it over with, or should I say, eat that frog first thing in the morning. That's number 2. And for number 3, this one may sound pretty cliche, but it is extremely beneficial. And that is, put your phone away. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if this one tip is extremely underlooked. I cannot stress this enough, but if you want to get more work done, then you have to understand that all those little notifications that you get over a course of your entire work session, they have a huge impact on your overall focus. In fact, please ingrain the fact that your focus is extremely precious and it needs to be linear. All those little things that mess up that overall linear flow needs to get out of the way ASAP. And one of the biggest things that actually mess up your focus is your phone. I would highly encourage you to put your phone in a completely different room, or at the very least turn off all notifications, and if you want to go further, delete all social media. This way you have clear focus, no distractions, and you have no other choice but to actually focus on the work. By the way, brothers, I hope you're taking notes because this information is very valuable. With that being said, for number 4, we have stop over analyzing. I genuinely cannot stress this enough, but if you want to almost guarantee no results whatsoever, then keep over analyzing, keep over preparing, and take zero action. Because believe it or not, as you spend a lot of time over preparing and etc., there is someone else who did not overthink. He just took pure raw action, and he has a much higher probability of getting the outcome he desires, whereas you will probably get absolutely nothing simply because you did not take any action. Now, don't get me wrong, I fully understand that it could get pretty uncomfortable, but that's the feeling you need to embrace and get familiar with. There's been many times in my life I just had to take pure raw action, and to be honest, it had many flaws. But as you take more action, you start that task, you finally start that workout plan, whatever the case may be, you will figure things out along your way. Embrace the feeling of being uncomfortable, embrace the feeling of having a lot of flaws, and just start that thing, bro. And lastly, brothers, for number 5, is going to be reward yourself. Now, brothers, I'm not gonna lie, I fully understand that it could get pretty boring to do what you gotta do, and one of the best ways to make it more easy is to simply have certain things that you get to do at the end of the task. And what I mean by this more specifically is treat yourself, whether that be finally checking social media at the end of your task, whether that be going for a drive or having that cheat meal at the end of the week that you actually deserve. Whatever the case may be, these things help a lot when it comes to overall locking in and getting things done. And by the permission of Allah, you will start to become way more productive. With that being said, brothers, this is pretty much it for the entire video. If you are looking to level up your physique and mindset and you want to work with me one-on-one, then I'll put a link right below this video where you can apply for my one-on-one coaching, and I'll see if you are a good fit for it. Although I'm telling you right now, please do not book that call if you're not willing to put in the work, because I am going to put you on a pretty high standard. Once again, I repeat, take notes, rewatch the video if you have to, and apply. And of course, brothers, take care of yourself.